Hello, welcome to Angie's Craft Corner. This is Angie. Today we're going to do inking with the stencil technique. I've tried this twice now. Hopefully this one will be fine. And I've just lost my one. That ain't it. No, that ain't it. Okay, well, we'll use it. I'm going to ink this with, I don't want chocolate brown. I'm going to do crumb cake from Stampin' Up! Inks. I can find my, and some of y'all know that I use the, I make my daubers. I will have a video on that here in a few weeks. Maybe a few days. I don't know. Well, it's crazy around here. But anyways. And I may get interrupted. If I do, I'm sorry. This ain't the one I'm wanting either. Okay. I don't know what I'm wanting. This looks like. Yes, I've got the door open, so I've got all kinds of visitors coming in. Reba, we've got a big old black dog. She's half pet, half Doberman. She comes in. She may be in now. But she thinks this is her doghouse at times. Door's open. She thinks she's allowed to come in. But I've let her. So apparently it is my fault. Oh, what I was thinking. So this is just, and this, I do not know what this is actually supposedly used for. I bought it at a scrapbook and crop a couple years ago, I guess. Well, a year or so ago. And when I seen it, I'm like, oh, that'd make a good, cute stencil. And that's what I've used it for since. So if anybody knows what this is supposed to be, it's 12 by 12. So I'm thinking it's something to do with 12 by 12 page, but I have no clue. I just thought it made a cute, neat stencil. And when I get this done, I'm going to run over this with Old Olive from Stampin' Up! Just give it some greenery. Since we are going to do a flower one today. And if you worried about your surface, use a piece of paper underneath this because it does help. I promise you. Just enough green to make it not so white. If that makes a lick of sense. I'm blogging. Well, hang on. Okay, sorry for the interruptions. I'm back. I just paused, y'all. That was my son coming to tell me good night. I videotape most of my videos the day before that they go up. Sometimes I'll do them 2 or 3 days in advance. Tonight I'm doing them right before they go up tonight. Or in the morning. So, today has been one of these days I just can't get my act together. And I have days like that. But I'm sure all of us does. Okay, I'm going to take the trim out. I make a mess. And I'm going to trim this at 4 inches. It is 5.5 inches. It's just, was it? And I done that. Crazy. Guess I did it. But it sure looks crooked. Maybe the papers, the stenciling is crooked. Something's crooked on it. Okay, this one, I'm going to use the same technique. I'm going to just grab a cotton ball because it's easier than looking. And I'm going to use real red. I've cut this out already. I just used 2 of the dies big enough to go around my stamp image. And then I'm going to just go around the edge, just like so, with chocolate chip, also from Stampin' Up. Most of the ink pads I use is Stampin' Up. I use the black Mento ink. Other than that, I think most of it is Stampin' Up. Okay, on to coloring our flower. And like I said, I've stamped these. I've already gotten them out, ready to go. Because I tried to make these videos as short as possible. I'm just going to color this red. I'm using Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. I'm using dark red 1 right now. But to make a stencil, you can use anything. I mean, I've got some chicken raw. I think it's rabbit raw that I use as a stencil. You know, be creative. I've used, I've tore up the dish sponges and made stencils out of them. You know, use your imagination. You don't have to go buy the expensive stencils. Use what you have around the house. I make a lot of mine on the Cricut. But I also make a lot of them. I just find different stuff to use. Just like what I used today was a scrapbook yard sale find. And I love finding stuff at yard. Well, my husband loves yard sale, so I tell him what I'm wanting, he goes and finds it. I'll go and usually sit in the vehicle, so. Except if I see something I absolutely can't live without. That's very often, because, you know. And I'm just going to go through and just Since this one's already got the shadow ready for you, and just go through and hit the highlights. And then I'm going to use, I think, Earth Brown. Yeah. For the inside of this. Nope. Well, I'm going to use Earth Brown 1. Yeah. And then I'm going to go use Earth Brown 3. And some of my Spectrals is the older, the square set that I've got. And yes, you can hear my son in the background. I'm sorry. I've got the door wide open. Well, that ain't going to work. What was I thinking? Okay. We'll do it this way. Dang gummit. Real red. Yeah, you don't have to stamp the whole image or the whole cutout. I was going to use that as a frame, but I guess I won't today. I don't know what I was thinking. And I'm going to do this one just a tad different. I'm barely inking the sides with the cotton ball. I'm hoping I'm not in the video. I look rough today. Okay. I am going to cut a strip that off. Where's my ink at? In the little strip that we had left over when I cut the to 4 inches, I'm going to just use it as a ribbon, but I'm coloring the ink. Why am I doing this? I don't know what I'll do. I want red than that. I'm going to just use my Spectrals with the red tip and just color it red. And always make sure you clean your markers. I have run so much stuff not doing that. thinking I know you don't have to. You do. You really need to. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Maybe I've got enough of these. Yeah, here's 2. Got more coming out of the oven. Oh, where's my glue? Here it is. If y'all can hear the people in the background, I am so sorry. I got the door wide open and the house doors wide open. But it's nice here in Arkansas. And I'll try to do this during the day from now on when kids ain't around. Okay. I'm going to use a block on stamps. And I went kind of overboard on the beads. Putting the... Okay. Let's put best of wishes. And this will take me a few minutes because this, I need to go through here and put them where they belong. Best of wishes, best wishes. Is it best wishes? Best of. I guess it's just best wishes. I know this is real small print. I'm going to just do this in the chocolate chip. Right here at... Ah! It's a good thing I looked. Because y'all had seen the bit boo-boo. I can't get it straight. See my hands? Okay. We're going to trim the sides off. And this is not a typical card base that I would use. Seen it and thought this might be a neat way of doing it. I'm going to try to not get some chink on it. Because it don't always go to the top, but it will stand up. Just like so. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us thumbs up. Leave us a comment below if there's something you would like to see us to do. Give me a comment. Email me at angiescraftcorner@gmail.com. Have a nice day. I'll see you next time.